Many people are looking to venture into the world of PC building, so much so that many people have been upgrading their PCs along this around this Black Friday, Christmas time of the year. I would say for me that in light of me getting my new PC, I upgraded from a 1070 laptop, an Alienware 1070 laptop, to a RX 97 non XT 7600X Thermalright uh, dual tower RGB cooler, 750 mag MSI gold power supply. So pretty solid. Um, I do know that like there's a lot of PC content creators that make videos about like performance of different machines or different parts or like the efficiency of other parts. I would say that for me specifically, I feel like my 9070 it was very solid. It's very solid. I got it for around 530 USD. It's a very solid GPU. It's always running at around I usually see whenever I look at it, it's at the highest. It's usually in like the 68s, and then it kind of fluctuates between like the 40s. Sometimes you'll see it in the 30s if it's not really doing anything, of course. But the CPU is generally speaking pretty solid. The 7600X is very solid. I do know the 9600X is also pretty solid too. Whenever I'm looking at the specifications, the performance of my CPU, it's usually running at 5.4 gigahertz overclocked. Oh yeah, I forgot my memory. Like it's like 6,000 megahertz CL32 Kingston RAM. I got it for $124. RAM prices are kind of crazy these days now, but yeah, my CPU is pretty solid. My Thermalright dual tower cooler. I do like the dual tower coolers. I don't know how good the single tower ones are, but I'm assuming that like the dual tower is obviously better for the for a more demanding CPU like the 7600X is running pretty quickly. And this the 7600X is usually if you do overclock it will be running at like 5.4 gigahertz. So it is going to be running pretty quickly comparatively, to its like to its like normal specs like out of the box. Pretty solid performance from my CPU cooler, pretty solid performance from my GPU. I feel like all the games I've played, I've never had a game where I couldn't run the games at all. So I'm very satisfied with my purchase, and obviously I would recommend, and this is not sponsored in any way, I would recommend people to get that build 7600X 9070 non XT. Oh, I did get a 1440p gaming monitor, of course, too. But that's different, of course. 7600X, 9070 non XT, 750 ML GL gold MSI cooler or MSI power supply, Kingston RAM, 6,000 clocked at 6,000 megahertz. Very solid build in my opinion. I would recommend that for everybody. You can get that for nowadays you're gonna be seeing different prices because AI demand is kind of destroying the RAM market. It's because like these AI chips that are going to be coming out requires so much RAM for their data centers and all that stuff that RAM prices are kind of crazy now. So, but I do feel like I would recommend this build to anybody. And I feel like a lot of the PC content around like needing these like super high demanding parts, at least for me, like I kind of just get on and just play the games, and if the things run, then they run, and I'm satisfied with that. But I feel like if you want a solid build, you should consider the build that I put together, of course.